Back in the kitchen, Thomasina finishes off her black pudding and chickpeas with a splash of red wine vinegar. With her first tapas done, she turns her attention to her squid dish.
So I'm just slicing this squid. Now, you can get squid from any good fishmonger.
Yes.
And, of course, there's lots of squid in the sea, not one of those fish that are running out. And they're not that expensive, and they cook in seconds, don't they?
Completely.
Thomasina covers the squid in corn flour and flour and seasons with salt and pepper.
Really, the purpose of the sieve is to shake out the excess flour, because you don't want great clumps of flour.
Thomasina fries the squid in batches to avoid overcrowding. With the rest of Thomasina's squid on to fry, it's time for Omar to start on his prawns.
Well, I'm going to start with this gambas a la plancha. A la plancha means in the griddle. So for that, we need the highest possible heat that you can get on your pan. And the technique of cooking a la plancha is about cooking on the top of the salt. So
lovely.
for that, we want the salt to get really, really hot, and we will cook the prawns over it. So it's not actually the pan what it cooks, it's the salt what it cooks.
I love that. So no oil, just on top of the salt.
Just on the top of the
salt. I love
salt.
that. I've never seen that.
And if you go to a tapas bar in Andalusia, that's where they have these massive planchas, they will take the handfuls of salt and just spread them in the plancha.
Love it.
After a couple of minutes, Omar turns the prawns.
So now I'm going to drizzle the olive oil, and the pan is so hot, it's going to smoke quite a lot. But that's what we want, that smokiness. But you can just get this sort of smokiness if you are cooking at the highest temperature possible. You can see, this will cook within seconds now.
Time for Thomasina to chop the curly parsley for her dish.
In Spain, it's funny, we just use flat parsley. This parsley doesn't exist.
Really?
Yeah,
so
you
funny.
cannot find it.
I think this parsley is so English. It reminds me of my grandmother. She used to grow it in her garden. But a flat leaf now is very trendy in England. But this is delicious as well, absolutely delicious.
She finishes chopping the parsley, drains the deep-fried squid and then adds some toasted pine nuts for crunch to her black pudding and chickpea dish. With Thomasina ready to go, Omar just needs to add the finishing touches to his prawns.
A little squeeze of lemon. Some people in the family, sometimes they don't like the lemon, but in mine, we always do.
Omar just needs to make a dressing for his prawns.
I've just chopped a bit of parsley, a bit of garlic, and a bit of olive oil. That will enhance the prawns, and it's a really nice dressing.
Well, I'm sprinkling some pine nuts and some of this curly parsley, drizzle a bit of this olive oil on top.
Yeah.
Touch of pimenton, smoked paprika.
Oh, that's a nice touch. And this is the picada that I said. Just
the picada.
A little drizzle on the top. And I'm just going to finish it off with a bit of sliced manchego. That is a fantastic Spanish cheap cheese. And it really breaks that with that saltiness.
Saltiness, lovely seasoning for a dish.
Yes. So my two simple tapas are green asparagus with serrano ham and manchego cheese, and the perfect gambas a la plancha.
They look delicious. And I have got my squid, my deep-fried crispy squid with my alioli and my chickpeas with black pudding and pine nuts.
We have a feast here.
Yeah.
The moment of truth as Thomasina and Omar find out which simple tapas are perfect.
Are you ready? Gambas a la plancha, asparagus with serrano ham, 3 points. My dish is no points.
Oh.
You're the winner.
Oh.
Well done.
Well done to you. Mwah.
The judges enjoyed Thomasina's tapas, but felt that Omar got the balance just right with his grilled prawns and asparagus and serrano ham, and thought they were the perfect simple tapas to serve to friends.